Now, let me say something that might sound crazy at first. I say stop trying to be disciplined this year because honestly, that might be the exact reason you end up failing. Sounds crazy, right? Just stay tuned and let me explain. Hi, I'm Leon and welcome back to my simple view. Most people start the year strong with high motivation, pushing themselves forward, forcing those new habits, relying on willpower, right? And then life happens. So by February, that energy, that willpower is gone, it's depleted. And they're back where they started, feeling disappointed and then blaming themselves. But you see, this is the thing. The problem was never you. The problem was simply the approach. Yes, the approach. Now, just hear me out for a moment, okay? The first thing I'll say is that willpower has got its limits. You see, it's like a battery. You use it all day at work with people and with your everyday stress. So by the time it's needed for your goals, for most people, it's already drained or it's dead. And that's why trying harder hardly ever works in the long term, as it's not sustainable. And trying to be disciplined, that can sometimes feel like punishment. And that's because most people, right? Most people treat discipline like suffering, like, oh, I have to do this, or I can't have that. And eventually the mind will just struggle to cope. Why is that? Because deep down, right? Deep down, you're simply fighting who you believe you are. You have a think about that. You're fighting your identity. And in my view, identity beats discipline every time. You see, this is the thing. People who truly change their lives, they don't simply rely on discipline or willpower, but they simply change how they see themselves. Like, they don't say, I'm trying to quit sugar. They will say, I'm a healthy person. Do you hear the difference? I am a healthy person to, I'm trying to quit sugar. Because when you change your identity, then your behavior should automatically just follow. And at that point, discipline isn't something you have to force and doesn't then feel like punishment. It just becomes who you are. And this is the same reason we keep waiting for the right time. Because we think one day we'll suddenly become more motivated, we'll be more disciplined, and we'll be more ready to start. But you see, the real change doesn't come from forcing your behavior. Real change, in my view, comes first from deciding who you are. Because once you decide who you are, then your choices become clearer and your habits, they will become easier. It's that simple. Now, if your year has been average so far, that's not a problem, that's okay. But more importantly, if you feel like you're behind, well, the real question is, are you? Or could it simply mean it's time you stop fighting yourself and start aligning with your identity? Look, this is not about perfection, right? This is simply about direction. This is simply about direction. So here's your reminder today. Don't ask, what should I force myself to do, right? Instead, the question should be, who do I choose to be? And then you take one small step, one simple action towards that identity. Just one. You see, because that's how real change starts. It starts quietly, taking one step at a time and being consistent, but without it feeling like punishment. Because when your identity changes, then your life automatically flows. Simple, that's it, right? So the real work starts with who you decide to be. Because it's not too late to become someone new. It's not too late. So really, the question is this: who do you choose to be? Who do you choose to be? And on that note, if your January felt average, just comment identity and stay tuned. Until next time, always, always believe in yourself. Always believe in you. Always believe in you. Take care. Night.